Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the planet Saturn. On the 23rd of May 2021, the planet Saturn went retrograde. It started its reverse motion on 23rd of May 2021. And on the 11th of October 2021, the planet Saturn would go direct. It would start its forward motion at this point in time. When a planet is retrograde, it increases its power by 3 times. So if it is positive for your horoscope, if it is benefic for your horoscope, then it would give you 3 times positive results. But if that particular planet is negative for you, if it is malefic for your horoscope, then that planet which is retrograde will give you negative effects. It would give you 3 times more what it usually would have given you. So here I am to discuss about this particular Saturn going direct. This planet Saturn is a very unique planet. It moves very slowly. But you must have heard that saying, slow and steady wins the race. This particular planet Saturn is a hard taskmaster. And the equation of this planet is very simple. If you work hard, you will get the results. And if you are lazy, you aren't gonna get the results. But generally speaking, this particular Saturn going direct on the 11th of October 2021 is gonna benefit a lot of people. It is generally gonna be a very good transit in the Capricorn sign. And this particular Saturn will go direct in the Capricorn sign until 29th of April 2021. So most of the people of this world are gonna get the benefit of this direct Saturn. Saturn represents a lot of things. It represents discipline. It represents hard work. It represents judgment. It represents your past karmas and the results of those past karmas. Seeing Saturn going direct on the 11th of October 2021 until 29th of April 2021 and seeing the planetary positions during this time, I want to tell you all something today. I want to tell you all that you must understand and know that when this particular Saturn goes direct, you must start working hard. You must start working towards your goals and dreams at this point in time. You shouldn't be lazy at this point in time. This particular Saturn will demand hard work from you. And if you do that hard work, then you are bound to get good results from that hard work. And along with that hard work, you need to be disciplined at this point in time. You need to give up. You need to sacrifice some of those behaviors, some of those habits, some of those attitudes you have in you which are dragging you down in your life, which are pulling you down in your life. You need to be disciplined at this point in time. If you think in your mind that you have to achieve or accomplish a task within a certain time frame, then you must stick to that timeline. You must write down your daily routine and you must follow that routine strictly. You don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. So you need to build yourself at this point in time. You need to develop certain skills. You need to practice certain skills at this point in time. And you need to apply your skills in that work which you are doing during this time. I wouldn't only tell you to remain positive or enthusiastic at this point in time. You need to do the hard work at this point in time. You need to be disciplined at this point in time. And you need to go through certain struggles at this point in time. Don't avoid the struggle at this point in time. Because that struggle which you do during this time will yield profits for you in the future. A caterpillar has to go in the cocoon before it becomes a butterfly and starts flying. So if you want to start flying in your life, then you have to do some work in that cocoon during Saturn going direct in the Capricorn sign. this situation is gonna be a kind of pay now and get the stuff later on situation where you have to do the work right now and you will get rewarded by Saturn later on, where you have to do the work right now and you will get rewarded by Saturn later on. If you want to fly in life and reach your goals and dreams in your life, then you have to do the hard work at this point in time and be disciplined about your work at this point in time. This struggle which I am talking about is very important for y'all at this point in time, because this struggle will give you heights of success in your life. An airplane can't fly without the resistance of air. You can't learn good horsemanship by riding a tamed horse. You can't fix a lemonade with sugar alone. You need to add some sour lemons to it. And you can't make jewelry out of gold without that gold going in that heat. So during this time you will have to go through the struggles. However difficult it may be for you, you need to go through that struggles of life, because those struggles are gonna give you the power and the strength to achieve your goals and dreams in your life. And one more thing I want to tell you all. I want to tell you all about perseverance. Perseverance is very important at this point in time. Perseverance is beyond the hard work which you are doing. That means you have to do the hard work after you have done the hard work which you have already done. I repeat that perseverance is the hard work you do after you have done the hard work you already did. So if you have worked hard in the day, you need to come home and start working on yourself once again. I mean, in the evening, you need to develop your talents, your gifts, your abilities at this point in time after you have completed that hard work. So what I'm telling you all to do is work hard 24 hours a day. And if you work hard, keep the discipline, go through those struggles, persevere in your life, then there would be no stopping you in your life at this point in time and beyond. So just remember, be focused, be concentrated on your work at this point in time, and consider your work to be God at this point in time. And I am certain that if you follow as I say, then you are bound to see success in the future. The planet Saturn may delay things, but it never denies things. Well, now let me start predicting about all the moon signs, all the ascendants. Let me start with people who are having an Aries moon sign, Aries ascendant. Well, for Aries moon sign, Aries ascendant people, this particular Saturn will be in your 10th house. I mean, this particular Saturn going direct will be in your 10th house. So during this time, you will have to work hard on your business. You will have to work hard on your job. You will have to listen to your superiors at this point in time. Though you may feel a sense of indignation at this point in time, but if you continue the hard work which you are doing, then you are bound to achieve power and status in your life during this time and beyond. You need to be very careful of your image which you portray in public life at this moment. You need to be very discreet at this point in time. I mean, you need to deal with your peers, your colleagues, your near and dear ones discreetly at this point in time. Don't try to offend anybody at your workplace at this point in time. Well, for Taurus moon sign, Taurus ascendant people, this particular Saturn going direct will be in your 9th house. So during this time, there is gonna be a change in your life. You will see that you are getting lucky. I mean, the universe is gonna be on your side at this point in time. Though you may notice the change gradually, it wouldn't happen in a jiffy at this point in time. You would tend to become religious at this point in time. And this religion of yours will help you in your work, in your family matters, etc., etc., etc. You could also find a guru for yourself at this point in time. For those people who are wanting to go abroad to do a job, this would be an ideal time for you to start planning. All in all, you are gonna see the better side of your life at this point in time. Well, for Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendant people, this particular Saturn will be in your 8th house. I mean, Saturn going direct will be in your 8th house. So during this time, you will see transformations in your life. You will see sudden transformations in your life, sudden changes in your life. You would be inclined to know about the unknown at this point in time. You would try to find the real meaning of life at this point in time. You are gonna get very philosophical at this point in time. You are gonna solve all your problems and difficulties during this time in a very calm manner. And people would be surprised at this behavior of yours. Though you will not find peace in worldly matters, yet you will not shun your responsibilities at this point in time. Well, for Cancer moon sign, Cancer ascendant people, this particular Saturn going direct will be in your 7th house. So during this time, if you had some bad relationships, then those relationships are gonna get better at this point in time, especially with your spouse. Well, for those people who are thinking about a divorce, their thoughts would reverse at this point in time. People who are doing business, they will see a steady progress in their business at this point in time. They are likely to earn money at this point in time. They would see a growth in their business at this point in time. And if you were in a partnership in a business, then at this point in time, you would want to say goodbye to that partner at this point in time. You would like to move forward in your life alone at this point in time. Well, for Leo moon sign, Leo ascendant people, this particular Saturn will be in your 6th house. So during this time, if you were suffering from any sort of illness, any sort of disease, then you will overcome those illnesses and diseases at this point in time. If you were suffering from any sort of chronic illness, then at this point in time, the complications arising from that chronic disease would disappear. I mean, you are gonna find a medicine which will make that complication disappear arising from that disease, that illness. If you are involved in a court case, then probably you will see the court's decision will go in your favor. You are likely to make peace with your friends at this point in time. I mean, if you have had a fight with your friend in the past, then during this time you will see that you have reconciled with that friend. You will tend to forgive all your enemies at this point in time and start focusing on yourself at this point in time. Well, for Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant people, this particular Saturn going direct will be in your 5th house. So during this time, you are likely to find a love partner for yourself if you don't have one. And if you are already in a romantic relationship, then at this point in time, you and your love partner are gonna have a tremendous understanding between y'all. I mean, y'all are gonna support each other mentally, emotionally and spiritually at this point in time. And I wouldn't be surprised if y'all support each other financially as well. Though the society, your near and dear ones, your loved ones may not accept your relationship, I mean your romantic relationship, still you and your love partner would stay strong at this point in time, and you and your love partner would like to continue the relationship. There is also a strong chance of you all getting married at this point in time. Well, for students, this is gonna be a tremendous time for you all. You are gonna score very well in your exams if you appear for one during this time. And for people who are in the stock market, you need to invest your money in several tranches, not in one go. Well, for Libra moon sign, Libra ascendant people, this particular Saturn will be in your 4th house. So during this time, you are gonna see a lot of happiness in your life. You are gonna see a lot of comfort in your life. You are gonna see a lot of luxury in your life. You are gonna get support from your mother at this point in time. Your mother would go out of her way to support you at this point in time. You would also think of buying a property at this point in time or shifting a residence at this point in time. You can also buy an electronic gadget or a machine for your factory at this point in time, and the purchase of this electronic gadget or a machine during this time would be an auspicious one for you. You are likely to get a lot of profits from this purchase in the future. Well, for Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people, this particular Saturn going direct will be in your third house. So during this time, you will become very courageous. You will become fearless at this point in time, and you will take certain aggressive and bold decisions at this point in time pertaining to your life. You will want a change in your life at this point in time. Hence, you will take those decisions. These decisions which you take during this time will profit you in the future. I mean, you wouldn't regret having taken these decisions. You will find a lot of support from your near and dear ones, your loved ones, your friends at this point in time. And they'd encourage you to move forward in your life at this point in time. However, some people may find it difficult to communicate at this point in time. Hence, they will feel suffocated at this point in time. Well, for Sagittarius moon sign, Sagittarius ascendant people, this particular Saturn going direct in the Capricorn sign will be in your second house. So during this time, you will see an increase in your finances. You will see an increase in your wealth. You will see an increase in your family at this point in time. I mean, there could be an addition to your family at this point in time. Basically, you are gonna see growth in your life at this point in time. The only thing you need to be careful about at this point in time is your speech. You need to control your speech at this point in time. I mean, you need to be polite and humble at this point in time with your near or dear ones or loved ones or friends at this point in time. I mean, you need to think at least 10 times before you say something to someone. I mean, you need to be discreet at this point in time. Well, for Capricorn moon sign, Capricorn ascendant people, this particular Saturn going direct will be over your moon sign or your ascendant sign. I know the Capricorn moon sign people will be going through a Sadesati, but at this point in time, you will see things getting better for you. You will see some breakthrough in your life at this point in time. It wouldn't happen in a jiffy. It wouldn't happen in a hurry in your life. But slowly you will see some light at the end of the tunnel for you. Your confidence would increase at this point in time. You would want to start working at this point in time if you haven't been working all this while. You wouldn't bother about loss or profit at this point in time, and you'd rather say to yourself, it is better for you to start working even if you suffer a loss in that particular work. Your relationship with your spouse may not be very good at this point in time. Well, for Aquarius moon sign, Aquarius ascendant people, this particular Saturn going direct will be in your 12th house. So during this time, you are gonna make some efforts to recover losses which you had made in your life. You would become very determined about recovering those losses which you have made in your life, and you would go all out with your plan at this point in time to recover the losses which you have made in your life. You would have sufficient money to take care of your expenses at this point in time. I mean, you wouldn't have any sort of problems fulfilling the needs of your family members at this point in time, as well as in your business. At this point in time, you would realize that there is a spiritual power, there is an external power, there is a powerful entity which is ruling you. Hence, you will start remembering God at this point in time. Well, for Pisces moon sign, Pisces ascendant people, this particular Saturn going direct will be in your 11th house. So, during this time, you are likely to see gains in your life. You are likely to see gains in your relationships. I mean, you are gonna see an expansion of that ambit in your relationships. You are gonna see monetary gains. I mean to say that you are gonna see gains in all the spheres of your life, in all the areas of your life, in all the arenas of your life at this point in time. And you are going to have some positive thoughts in your mind regarding your life. Your elder siblings might be of great help to you at this point in time. If you were not receiving money from a particular person, if that person was not giving you your due money, then at this point in time, you are likely to receive that money from him or her. Generally speaking, you will not have any sort of dearth of money during this time. Well, this was my general analysis about Saturn going direct in the Capricorn sign. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And if you wish to enhance and boost your luck in your life, if you want to improve and increase your luck in your life, then I have several remedies for you. These remedies will help you to overcome any sort of obstacles, any sort of barriers, any sort of hurdles in your life. It is going to show you success and prosperity in your life. It is going to make you earn a lot of money in your life. It is going to make you experience richness in your life. It is going to make you a positive person in your life. It is going to make you experience peace, tranquility and calmness in your life, which is most important for human beings. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great time ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Kali.